Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday and Fancy Fold Day, and today I am once again featuring this beautiful sweet collection that is my customer tutorial this month in my online store. You can get this tutorial when you use my hostess code, or also if you join my stamp family in the month of September for a training. This sweet collection just has so many beautiful things: bundle, adhesive dots, 2 ribbons, embossing folder, and 2 beautiful designer series paper. We're going to focus on the designer series paper today, and again, another just very quick fancy fold. And what I have done, let's go ahead and bring this in. I have already run through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with the around the bend dies. Now these dies are found in the annual catalog, and I took my All About Autumn designer series paper and I cut the leaves off the bottom. Now I love this look. But on the back side is this beautiful copper looking paper. So what I did was flipped, because I've cut with my die this way, I flipped the paper over and cut it again with the leaves so that I can then come in with my paper snips and snip off some of the leaves. Let's just go in here and grab this one, and let's grab this one. Then I can grab my adhesive and add them to that die cut. That way, not only are we going to see that designer series paper on the front, but also the specialty copper part of it in the back. So as much as you want, you can add the leaves so that they're different look on the front. I think I want to add one more. I think I'm going to grab this one up here and add that to the front. Again, the back side you're going to be able to see when we flip the card over, but just like the look of the different leaves. Should have my silicone mat here, placing those down so I don't get adhesive on my workstation. Okay, we've got that. Let's go ahead and set the die beside. I started with a piece of 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 of the designer series paper, and I have the same size piece, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 of the Very Vanilla. And we're just going to add some adhesive across the top, and we're just going to have a brain freeze there of which way I needed to fold it. I'm not going to score it with my trimmer. I'm just going to fold it over. You just want to make sure that your edges are nice and even. So your fold creases over like so. I'm going to bring in a bone folder. Because it's designer series paper, it's not as stiff as cardstock, so very easy to do. I'm going to add my adhesive on the side and up here. But first what I want to do is I want to bring in this beautiful copper ribbon. Now this is part of the sweet collection. It is a pack of 2 ribbon, and I am just going to tie that across the top just in a square knot. Probably shouldn't have put my adhesive all the way, but I wanted it to hold that copper in place, ribbon in place for me while I tie the knot. So I guess I could at this point, since I have this adhered, a senior moment, just go ahead and attach that to the cardstock base that I made. See if we can get that nice and even. Then I have something firm to tie with. So again, we're just going to just tie a square knot, which is left over right, right over left. Very simple knot. This copper ribbon is so gorgeous. It just matches the paper so well. I really feel this paper will sell out very quickly, so make sure you get your hands on it as soon as you can. So we've got my ribbon. I'm going to cut the edges off with my snips. And then what we're going to do is we are going to grab my Cajun Craze ink pad and use the stamp from that bundle. And it says, I am thankful. And we're just going to stamp that at the bottom. Again, there are adhesive dots that come in this suite, but we are going to be using the Neutrals adhesive back dots. I think these also look wonderful with this suite of product. So we're going to just go in and grab, let's go ahead and put this one down here, and grab a couple little ones. So a very, very simple fancy fold card showcasing our designer series paper. Oh, now that was just like really smart. I was being smart about adhering that to my card, but I needed it to be on the back of the designer series paper. Glad I have a sample to show you. This is the way it should look, like so, rather than sealed down. But never a mistake in hand stamping, always a reason to embellish. So I think what I'm going to do, okay, this is the card, the way I wanted the card intended to make it. This is the way it ended up on the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this up and make another score line with that designer series paper. So now I have another different fold. Again, no mistake in hand stamping, just a reason to embellish and create something else. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.